Do pit bulls deserve to be banned because many people think they are naturally aggressive and can lock their jaws after biting? Here are 4 reasons why pit bulls should be banned. Number 4. Pit bulls are banned in some states, making travel difficult. There are certain states that have what is called breed-specific legislation, which prohibits the ownership of pit bulls in some capacity. The majority of the localities within these states have passed ordinances prohibiting the breeding of pit bulls, and others have passed outright bans making it unlawful to own or possess a pit bull. If you have a pit bull, this can make traveling between states and traveling throughout the country quite difficult. It is possible that overnight, legislation will shift in certain cities, making it unlawful to own a pit bull that is already in existence. This is one of the most major disadvantages of owning a dog that is a member of a breed that has a negative reputation among the general public. Number 3. If they are not properly taught, pit bulls can be very aggressive. When they are scared, pit bulls may bite. They have a strong desire to hunt and will bite random animals if they have not been properly educated to understand that other animals and dogs are their buddies. Because he is so full of energy and enjoys physical play, pit bulls are prone to accidentally biting other dogs and pets while they are being rough with them. Even if a pit bull has been adequately socialized, it is still very important to let out all of the dog's pent-up energy in a controlled environment. Due to their strong need to hunt, pitties are not suited to living in a home with other animals. Even with extensive training, it is impossible to completely eradicate the breed's natural hostility toward other pets because, after all, it is only a matter of genetics. When they are aggressive, they become much more dangerous due to the strength of their bite and their determination to follow through. Yet, it is not true that pit bulls have extremely powerful bites. Number 2. The owners of pit bulls could receive unfavorable treatment. If you get a pit bull, you have to accept the fact that there is bias, and that you will be assessed harshly by individuals whose research doesn't go past a few headlines. If you don't accept this, then you shouldn't have a pit bull. They could view you as irresponsible and choose to avoid you as a result of this perception. That, in some sense, might be considered a benefit. Having said that, if sufficient numbers of people view your dog as a threat, this can have very significant repercussions. Pit bulls can be banned overnight. This is sometimes because humans change the way dogs act. On a smaller scale, worried looks can tell your dog that people don't want him around. This could make your pit bull feel bad about himself or herself. The concerned expressions on your pit bull's face won't be ignored by him. Even he will be on edge around people, which will just serve to further isolate them in their anti-pit bull bubble. This downward cycle comes to an end with a beating, a bite, or a snap, all of which have the potential to lead to social exclusion. Please give some thought to the people who live nearby before getting a pit bull. A neighborhood that has a lot of children is not an appropriate setting for this type of dog since children are naive and don't know any different. Because the issue has the potential to become political at any time in the dog's life, it is best to avoid living in a location that has recent news reports of accidents involving pit bulls. Number 1. When they are anxious or bored, pit bulls can be destructive. When it comes to the drawbacks of having a pit bull as a pet, this is by far the most significant one. When a pit bull becomes bored, he has the ability to make anything that can be chewed into a toy for him to gnaw on. Because of the severity of his bite, nearly everything is susceptible to being bit. This behavior can also be exhibited by pit bulls when they are under stress or worry, such as when the breed is suffering from separation anxiety, which is common in the breed. Because pit bulls are highly sensitive and affectionate dogs, they do not do well when they are left alone for extended periods of time. Yet, if you provide him with a good upbringing and teach your pit bull to be confident in both himself and his environment, he won't experience any worrisome behavior. This possible negative is manageable, of course, provided that you are not so busy that you can't spend time with your dog. Thanks.